Last thing I want to mention for now, the Muslim and the true one, the one who will build the community, the one who will be something good in the community, the one who will be like a light in the night of the community, that Muslim, he will never, look at the word, he will never feel bad about something good happen to someone else. That person, he will never feel anything in his heart if something good, any kind of good, happened to someone else. I want you to remember and refresh your mind how many times we got upset, we got angry, and we got jealous. For what? For that person. Look at how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him. Look at how much he make money. Look at why you are busy with that part. Number one, you are not the provider for people. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala the provider. You messed up. You are not the one who giving people, so you have to be upset. So this number one, you're upset for something, you have nothing to do with it. This is Allah's giving people. Why you are upset? You don't have, you should not. The other thing, whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave it to someone, He doesn't give it to him from your account. It doesn't mean if He gave that person a good family and children, that means something wrong has to happen with you. If He gave that person wealth and money, that means you have to be poor. If something good happened to that person, it doesn't mean something bad should happen to you. No. It's from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's khaza'in. Allah Azza wa Jal spread His hand, spread it. And He gave to the mankind and all other creatures. Since He created the heaven and earth. Now, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He has in His one hand, He spread it. Allah lahu al-mathalu al-a'la subhanahu wa ta'ala, He has a great example. For people like us, when we say spread His hand, when I do like this. But for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, something greater than that. So He spread His hand. Since He created the heaven and earth, and He started giving, not the mankind, every creature. Think about what we know and what we have no idea about it. He started giving them, and He will keep giving them till the judgment day from one hand. And how much that giving make whatever in Allah's hand decreased? I will tell you how much. When you have a needle, needle, and put it in this lake, in the lake, and take it out, how much you make this lake decrease? Nothing. It's a needle. How much you gonna take? Nothing. This is the same thing with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So why you are unhappy? Why you are upset with the goodness with other people? This is what we call, my brother and sister, what? Al-hasad, the envy. Worst thing you can have in your heart. Why? Because, number one, you will never enjoy what Allah gave you. Because your eyes always looking far. No, look in what Allah gave you, you will be more happy. Because what Allah gave you, millions of people, they don't have 1% of that. So to enjoy what you have to look at it. You have to appreciate it. But that person, he will never look at what Allah gave. He will look to the others. So that person, number one, he erased the enjoyment from his heart. There is no enjoyment for that person. Give him whatever. He still look to the other stuff in the other people's hand. This is number one, my brother and sister. Number two, you cannot change nothing. It's Allah's qadar. He will give whoever He wants. Even if you are against Allah's will, yes, you are against Allah's will. Allah gave that person, so you say in your mind and your heart, no, he doesn't deserve. So when Allah gave him that, whatever it is, it wasn't wisdom from Allah. It was a mistake or something. This is what you say. Exactly. So, Al-Muslim, he will never feel bad about anything good happen to the other Muslim. He will be more happy. He will be excited. He will show them happiness. Why? Because I know if Allah blessed them, I might be blessed like him tomorrow. You see, my brother and sister, this is the Muslim. And Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said in short hadith, very dangerous word. He said, لا يجتمع, they will not be together. Two different feelings. What those different feelings? Al-Iman, to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and envy. They will never be in your heart. Don't say I'm a good mu'min and also I envy people. You cannot. You either a mu'min, true one, or the person who envy people and feel bad about what Allah gave them. So, as a Muslim in the community, you have to have a good feeling. Sometimes I feel bad. Change that feeling. Say, this is what Allah gave them. What you have. Oh, Allah gave me like him. This is what you can do in this moment. Say, oh Allah, as you blessed that person and that person, I want you to bless me with something good. Because you never know, this is the blessing or test too. So, this is what you can do. This is the way you change your feeling. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam mentioned one day the Sahaba, they were sitting and the man came to the masjid. So before he entered from the door, he said, listen now, there's a man who will come inside the masjid. That person is one of the people of the Jannah. He knows sallallahu alayhi wa sallam from the revelation of Allah. So a person came, get in. He's one of the people of the Jannah. And he's walking, he was making wudu and coming to pray. Next day he was giving also dars, halaqa, ta'aleem, teaching the Sahaba because they have to know their deen. So not only in Friday like now, no, every single day or like something like that. So next day he was talking and he stopped. He said, there is a man who will enter the masjid. He is one of the people of the Jannah. The same man came. Third day he said the same thing about that person. So Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As, one of the Sahaba, one of the scholars, he was young. He said, okay, let me see what that person do special. He is one of the people of the Jannah. So he said, I had argument with my father, Abdullah ibn Amr said, so I left the house. That means he was still young. So he said, do you mind if you consider me your guest for a few days? So the companion said, the one Rasulullah said, he's one of the people of the Jannah. He said, yes, of course. And he, Abdullah ibn Amr, was trying to know what he's doing during the day and night. So he was one of the people of the Jannah. So after 3 days, he said, I didn't find him do anything special. Anything special. He thought he is praying the whole night and fasting every day. No, he's a normal Sahabi radiallahu anhu. So in the third day, he told him, listen now. Rasulullah said about you, you are one of the people of the Jannah. For 3 days, every day you come, you are the one who come and enter the masjid. Tell me, what are you doing? He said, as you saw me, I don't do anything special. But maybe is the only thing. It's feeling. Feeling can make you one of the people of the Jannah. Can you believe that? It's easy in the heart. Feeling. You are not doing, you're going to stay in your chair as you are, or your bed in your heart. But the feeling in the heart. He said, but you know what? I never find a bad feeling against anyone. And I never felt any hasad, any envy to any person Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him something. I never feel that way. I am always happy with whatever Allah gave me. So this is what makes that person one of the people of the Jannah, my brother and sister. And this is it. If you are a person, one of the people of the Jannah, what do you think? How much you can do in the community, whatever community you are, if you are one of the people of the Jannah and you are amongst that community, you're going to bless that community. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله. الحمد لله وكفى وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى. أما بعد عباد الله, my dear brothers and sisters, we're still talking about the Muslim, the one we want to have. So the relation between that Muslim and the community, and every one of us part of the community, wherever that community, here in your home, different city, different state, different country, you are a person in that community. So Whatever you learn, whatever you fix in yourself, whatever you act, this is the way for building your own community. When you have that clean heart, people, they respect you. Remember that. People, they will love you. People, they will trust you. People, they will love to be a friend to you. When you have a bad feeling, the opposite, my brother and sister. And it's great to be a person at the judgment day, standing before Allah to take your book in the right hand, and you'll find no one stood up to be against you at the judgment day, because when you stand up, many people, they're gonna stand up too. Everyone, he will ask his right. Your mother, your father, your brothers, your sister, wife, children, family, friends, neighbors, all of them, they're gonna stand up. Oh yes, that day. Everybody will remember. Everybody will remember everything. Yes, that day he did this, so I want from his good. Everyone. But you are a person who stand up, nobody standing against me. Why? Because I didn't do anything to anyone. Even my feeling was good towards everyone. How happy the person will be in this moment. I don't think there is a happiness more than this one. Nobody wants nothing from me. I'm free. Also, the mu'min in the community, he has something called al-hirs. Al-hirs for al-maslaha. The Muslim, the true Muslim in the community, he will not get careless. He doesn't care about anything else. He doesn't care about other people. No. I know some people, they make wudu, my brother and sister, and he see the other faucet, it's on, and the water comes down. Maybe a kid or somebody forgot it, and he just making his wudu. Okay, why you didn't shut it off? I'm not the one who opened it. This is the way of the Muslim? No. This is not the way of the Muslim. This is the way of a person, he need help. You have to help. You have to do good. You have to be somebody in that community. As much as you help, you help. But the person is good careless like that? No. He doesn't understand the Islam, my brothers and sisters. Let me tell you something. There's a man. He was walking in the street or riding his horse or donkey or whatever, and he saw a branch of a tree in the middle. So he get down and took it, said it will hurt somebody, maybe if he didn't see it, and he put it aside, and he ride again and left. How many seconds in that? Few seconds? 1 minute? 2 minutes? I don't think more than that. You know, for these 2 minutes for that guy, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said in the hadith sahih, فَغَفَرَ اللَّهُ لَهُ فَأَدْخَلَهُ الْجَنَّةِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala looked at the heart of that man and he said he has a great heart. Look at how he cares about others, and I'll forgive him and I will let him enter the Jannah. Enter the Jannah for 1 minute work? Yes, you never know. There is a woman, she nourished saqal. What? Human being? No, a dog. Kalb. She nourished a dog. He was thirsty. So what happened? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shakara laha. Look at the word. Allah thanked this woman because she nourished that dog and forgive her, and she will be in the Jannah. For what? For 2 second work, my brother and sister. But depend on what? Here, the heart. You have to help your community. You have to be a person who cares about others. I will tell you something. As Allah said, it's something happened years back. There is a person who is a owner and leader and president of a big company, and he was hiring people, I think engineers or something. So there is many people came to have interview with that person, and one of those people who came for the interview, he wasn't special in anything. He was regular guy. He has his degree and everything, but he wasn't better than others. So almost he has no big chance to take that job. So he talked to the man, answered his question and everything, say thank you, and he left. While he's leaving from his office, he looked down he saw paperclip. You know the paperclip, the one that like 51 was $1 or something like that. So no price for one clip, paperclip. So he found it, so he picked it up and he put it in the office and he left. The man saw, wake him up, let him go to the one who's snoring. Okay? So now, what happened? That person, the owner looked at that guy, picked up that paper clip, and he put it on the desk, and he didn't say anything. After 1 week, that person, he got in the mail that hiring letter, and they wrote in the end of the letter, a man who will care about the benefit of this company, even if he is not one of the people who working there, he will care more if he is working there. And he hired him because the way he cared, my brother and sister. For what? For paperclip. I'm not telling you a tricks or anything. Everybody take a paperclip with him. No, this is not my point. My point is you should care. When you care, you are a good Muslim with that community.